Hello everybody and welcome back to Danganronpa Trigger Happy Havoc. When we left off, if I am right in saying, we had free time, but we needed to go talk to Sakura. That, or it was morning and we needed to go to talk to Sakura. It's something and we need to go talk to Sakura about the whole fight situation between her and Monokuma. And also one thing I wanted to point out was, I wonder who the next person to die is going to be. I mean, obviously, if she pulls something out of the bag saying, yes, I'm a spy, but you know what, I was forced to do it, something happened, I'm actually a good guy, she may not. But that's if she can pull something out of the bag. It would take a miracle for her to not die. I mean, everyone's like, not really. Yes, of course, that's right. No. What actually happened was, Aoi Asahina got stabbed by Genocide Jack. We all came down to the nurse's office. Then Sakura came by, you know, got really angry, then she went off to go beat Genocide Jack up. Now I'm stuck with Kyoko Kirigiri, and I need to talk to her about some really important stuff that we need to resolve. So, let's speak. Hang on, I just need to sort the settings out. Something doesn't feel right. No. Options. There we go. Just wanted to turn that one. Kyoko? Are you still mad? I'm gonna kick in the bin. Ah! I'm kicking the bin! Ah! No! Yeah, I figured.
That's fine.
Oh? It's fine. What do you mean, it's fine? What is fine? Have you figured out what I wanted to say? Huh? About that issue we discussed earlier. It doesn't matter anymore. I know there's something purple, but I always like to skip past those just in case there's anything else in the conversation that we may come across in a minute. Anyway, there's something else I wanted to talk to you about. Like that. I can't do that, can I? Now let's go that issue first. Then, do you forgive me for not being able to talk about it?
In other words,
you could have told me about Sakura and Monokuma fighting, but you stayed quiet. You were only thinking of Sakura, and that's why you didn't tell me, right? You didn't want to confuse everyone until you could talk about her and be sure of what you saw. That's what you were thinking, and that's why you didn't tell me, right? Yeah.
I wouldn't have expected such arrogance from you.
Uh-oh. Arrogance? Hey, I was protecting my friends, lady. I was protecting my friend. You call that arrogance, I call that gentlemanly. Maybe. But still, that's not arrogance. How fucking dare you? I'll beat your little ass up. What?
Because...
Ultimately, that means you don't trust me. Hey, whoa, 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 whoa. We never said that. Whoa, we never said that. We just didn't want to confuse people. We didn't want you going around spreading stuff. No, that's not it. But if that's how you feel, I already changed your mind. I'm sorry.
That's fine.
God, I swear this is turning into my life right now. Like, literally turning into my life. Yeah, foreshadowing, I swear, foreshadowing. I mean, consider this game was made 10 years ago, foreshadowed. God, it's fine. I've already forgotten about it. Besides, I may have overreacted.
Anyway.
It's over and done with. Like I said, let's just forget about it. Okay. Thank you. Again! I swear to God, my life. What is going on? And there was that issue we discussed about, doesn't matter. There's something else you want to talk to me about. What is it you wanted to talk to me about?
Indeed.
Actually, I'd like you to come somewhere with me. I have business there. Where?
So...
Just come with me and you'll find out. Please, whatever you do, do not take me back to that closet. The toilet closet place with all the files and everything. Don't you dare take me back there. I was already punched in the back of the head once. I do not want it happening to me again. God damn it, Kyoko! I guess, but...
Shall we go?
Well then, should we get going? With her typical indifference, Kyoko turned and walked away, setting a brisk pace. Ah, Kyoko! I hurried to catch up to her. Where are we going? She walked ahead in silence. And in silence, I chased her. And in silence, I chased her. And in silence, I chase her. Great English, Ben! Great English! Oh god, I thought there was something crawling up my foot then. Oh god. I thought there was like a spider or something crawling up my foot. It's not, it's just a jacket. Oh god, I think I just had a heart attack. Oh my god. Also, the only reason why I'm playing this game again is because, well, even still, I'm having troubles with the laptop. I would have used my headphones by now, but for some unknown reason, even they're not working. When I use my headphones, even now, the audio will still keep on going down. And, you know, I want the best experience for you guys, so I really want to try and, you know, make it up to you, because I know these Danganronpa videos are getting very repetitive, but, like, I am trying to get other videos with friends up and running. I'm hoping to try and do Keep Talking and Nobody Explodes, and things like that. I mean, I do have Bendy and the Ink Machine, which I would like to play, but I need to check it out because I'm not sure whether I can go past Chapter 1. I've got, what else have I got? I've got Shell Shock Live, and I've also got, well, I'm going to get soon, Cuphead. So, you know, 4 games that I look forward to playing in the future, 1 game that I can play on here, but just need to wait for friends, and 3 games that I need to play when the laptop is fixed. Hopefully I can get my laptop fixed, over the weekend, but my dad's having a bit of, you know, back aches at the minute, so it depends on whether we'll be able to drive up there and whatnot, and what, you know, if we're busy or anything, or what happens, I really have no idea. But hopefully I should be able to get my laptop fixed soon, and we should have more gameplay other than Danganronpa heading your way. I mean, I could play, I don't know, Crash Bandicoot, for instance, and other games on here as well, but I feel like they also get repetitive, and not many people like them. So I want games that people would like. I mean, this is a game that people like, don't get me wrong, because, you know, there has been quite a few people to watch this and say they actually like this, and have actually had a possible change of heart for Danganronpa. But, you know, like I said, these episodes do get repetitive, because we're already on episode 21 in about, what, 1, 2, maybe 3 months? You know, something like that, so... But yeah, hopefully I should be able to get my laptop fixed over the weekend, but like I said, it just depends on what happens, really, so crossed fingers. But anyway, back to the story. And eventually, we arrived. Oh! Not the place I was expecting, but... sure, why not? The dressing room? So the something else you mentioned...
Indeed.
That's right, it has to do with alter ego. Now the problem with this is, I can't remember the voice I gave for alter ego. Well, Chihiro Fujisaki, which is alter ego, but, you know, same thing. God, I swear I'm going to make one from thin air. Sorry, I've got burps all of a sudden, I don't know why. But you said we didn't need alter ego anymore.
Wrong.
I didn't say we didn't need him. I just said he had done his job. Besides, that's not what alter ego, it's not us that needs alter ego. He has business with us. Huh?
Right.
Alter ego asked me to bring others to come see him. Apparently he has something he wants to ask us. Alter ego wants to ask us something? So do I talk to Kyoko here, or do I talk to alter ego? Let's try alter ego. Hello. So it's just the two of you, Kyoko and Makoto. Kyoko's fingers glided across the keyboard. Is two not enough? No, it's okay. Two should be plenty. But what is it he wants to ask us? Let's find out, shall we? For God's sake. Sorry, I think I've burnt my mouth. The roof of my mouth. I mean, hopefully it should be okay within I don't know, a few weeks, but it's quite painful actually. Again, I should be okay, but it's just one of those things, you know. It's like when you get a cut, it regenerates, it heals itself. Yes, I did just use the word regenerate, and no, I am not talking about Doctor Who. Although, to be fair, I do wish that was real. I do! I mean, just imagine if we could regenerate like the Doctor. Like a completely different person is out there waiting for us. Different personality, different likes, dislikes, but the same memories and everything. Just imagine the possibilities we could have with that. That would be interesting, wouldn't it? I mean, obviously it's science, and I know that's not going to happen, but, you know, who knows? Oh, why am I saying that? I've no idea. What did you want to ask us? Oh yeah, so I'd like you to take me somewhere where you can connect me to the school network. What? Again, you said my line for me, thank you, but the library should be good enough, right? Kyoko and I quickly glanced at each other. She replied, why? Well, you said my job was done, right? But to just stop here, saying I finished my work, I don't want that. I want to keep being helpful to everyone. I want to work as hard as everyone else so we can all get out of here. I don't know why, but I'm slightly turning into Owen Wilson. Wow. I mean, going a little bit deeper and a little bit of an accent, and I've got Owen Wilson. Wow. I mean, it's just relaxing now. I can't stop and neither can you, Gigantor. Manifest destiny, man. God, I love my impressions. I love doing impressions. I mean, you know, put some impressions down in the comments below that you think I should do. Maybe I should do some in the next episode of whatever I do. I want to work as hard as everyone else so that... Oh, literally just said that. That's what Master would want too. So, to help everyone else, to solve the mystery of this school. The only way I can help is if you connect me to this school's network. But if you did that, that's basically suicide. Is it? I'm positive the Mastermind would find out about it. They'd find you when they'd... You agree, right, Kyoko?
So?
I realize how dangerous it could be, but still, I have to do this. I'm scared, but I can handle it. I don't really understand why, but when I think about everyone else, my courage starts to grow. You might think I'm just some inhuman AI, but it's true. So, it's okay.
I'm gonna do my
If it's for the sake of everyone else, I won't be afraid. I couldn't help but get lost in that voice. It was just too committed. Too admirable. Admirable. God. Too fragile.
Hey.
You remember what you asked? You remember what you asked before, right, Makoto? You remember what you asked before, Makoto? You asked what the difference is between a person and a program, right? Yeah.
Certainly.
When I talked to Alter Ego, I don't know. I have no idea how to answer that question. I think maybe that's a question even the program's creator can't answer. But I can say this. There's no question that Alter Ego is our friend. Kyoko. To be honest, I didn't want Alter Ego to push himself anymore. Because if we take any more risks, the Mastermind really will notice it.
Makoto.
But let's do it, Makoto. Let's connect Alter Ego to the network. Hey. But he's our friend. So I want to take his feelings into consideration. And he says that he wants to fight alongside his friends. If you're in his place, could you just sit by and do nothing in this situation? If you saw everyone else fighting and doing their best, could you just look the other way? Hang on a second, I need to go get my friends into this. They do love Danganronpa quite a bit, so I'm going to go get my phone and I will be back in about a minute. Probably even 30 seconds, if that. Again, if that. My eyes, they burn. Would you stand up? Stand up tall next to everyone else and tell them you're their friend. Hey, are you guys fighting? If it's about me, please don't.
I want to believe in myself.
I want to believe in myself. I want to be able to say, I know I can do this.
Leave it to me.
So please, let me try.
Listen.
And besides, there's one place where the Mastermind might not notice. One place?
That's right.
Remember? There's one more place. There's another place here, besides here where there's no surveillance camera. Oh, great. Oh, the secret room. That's it. The secret room you told me about. I definitely remember there's no surveillance. I definitely remember there was no surveillance camera in there. And I do believe you can connect to the network from there. I remember seeing an Ethernet port on the wall.
However,
sorry guys. However, just because there's no camera there doesn't mean there's no danger. There's no way to be sure the Mastermind isn't monitoring the network somehow. We'll also have to move Alter Ego and the Mastermind may spot us going into the secret room. If they pick up on any of this, then it's all over.
That's what we have to do.
But despite all that, I still think we need to try. Because that's our best chance of finding any new clues. Kyoko. In that case, will you let me carry him? There's no way you could hide him with what you're wearing, right? Just let me do it.
It's true.
Okay then. I'll leave it to you. Thank you.
So then.
Then let's get started. It's gonna be a little cramped for you, Alter Ego. Bear with us, okay? We started packing him right away. I closed the laptop and stuffed it underneath my jacket. It tickles. Shh, you can't talk right now. We're gonna move you to another room until we get there. You have to be absolutely silent, okay? are silent! Ah! Understood. Your command has been implemented. Good, I think. I don't know. To have him react like a machine like that, all of a sudden, I didn't know how to react.
Makoto.
In the secret room, there are a bunch of different cables in one of the desk drawers. So there might be a network cable in there.
However,
Assuming the mastermind hasn't taken it already. Well, all we can do is go and check for ourselves. Agreed. Let's head to the secret room. Oh, right, you want me to go to the secret room myself? Now I want to say it's me boys' bathroom? If I'm correct, I haven't played this in a fair while. I want this, and I want to go, The problem also being is the bathroom where? Okay, you're genocide Jack/Jill, so... Now, I can't remember where it is. This is the problem. That's the girls' bathroom. Come on, we have to hurry. Boys' bathroom.
Just a second.
This isn't where we need to go. Come on, we have to hurry. I don't know. I can't remember what floor it's on. Okay, just shut up. Although, now that I say that, if I'm correct,
just a second.
This isn't where we need to go. Okay, so it's on floor 2. So that helps, I guess. So we need to go this way. This way. This way.
Why?
Oh, right. Hey, whoa. Hey, Makoto. Are you sure all the documents are gone? I refuse to believe you. Go and check again. What do you mean?
Listen to me.
What? Just hurry up and go and make sure you don't run off. I'm gonna wait right here. Oh, I get it. She's acting. She was so forceful, I thought I'd made her mad again somehow. I was gonna say, I thought she was talking about the documents inside the secret room. She probably is. But, you know...
Just a second.
Why are you standing there? Hurry up and go. Okay, I'm going.
So then...
And be thorough. I'm counting on you. There we go. Oh, hello, there's a piece of paper on the floor. Okay, first we have to find the network cable. In the drawers, she did say. According to Kyoko, there should be a bunch of cables in this drawer. Found it! This is the network cable, right? Now we just have to connect Alter Ego. I immediately got to work. I pulled out the laptop and connected it to the Ethernet port with the cable. And that should do it.
That's right.
Yeah, I think it worked. Just leave the rest to me. I swear I'll find something. I might even be able to connect to the outside world. If I can, I'll see if I can call for help. So please just wait a little while longer.
I'm gonna do my best.
Hold tight and put your faith in me. Yeah. Right, okay. As I was about to leave, I decided to leave him with one last thing. No matter what, we're gonna get out of here. You and all the rest of us. As friends.
Huh?
Friends? Even me?
Thank you.
Thank you, Makoto.
Makoto.
How'd it go? How'd it go? Well, went okay, but all the documents were gone, just like I told you. My reply was an unintentional mix of acting and real feelings. I see, then there's nothing left for us
Goodbye.
here. Goodbye. Okay, before I knew it, Kyoko was walking away. She wasn't acting anymore, that much was for sure. Ah, Kyoko!
What?
Yes? So we're just
Why
gonna
is
split
that?
up. Of course, I have no reason to stay with you at this point. Well, maybe, but isn't that a little too direct? Should I hesitate and fumble for something to say? You're so high maintenance. That's not what I meant. I just had more I wanted to talk to you about. Like, what are you going to do about Sakura?
It's true.
Well, something has to be done, it's true.
However,
But the way things are right now, there's no way to persuade anyone. They don't have the mind to listen. Then what should
so
we? If we can find some new clue that would likely change the situation, that's all we can hope. That's all we can hope for right now. Which is why
Correct.
Alter Ego. All we can do is wait. Believe in our friends. You're right. That's our only option. We parted ways, and I headed back to my room. I'm kinda tired, so I lay down in bed. Maybe it was because of the stress of moving Alter Ego, but I was way more tired than I realised. So before long at all, I drifted off to sleep. I had completely dozed off. In the day as well! Makoto, don't you dare wake up in the middle of the night. Don't you dare do that. Oh, okay. Maybe not. Not what I was expecting. Now, I'm gonna take a ponder, but I want to say this is probably Aoi Asahina. You know, Mr. Whippy. Sharp sound of the doorbell pierced my sleepy haze and brought me back to the real world. Why do I feel like this is going to be Aoi Asahina? Right.
Makoto.
Makoto, get out of here. Get out here. Wait. Makoto, get out here. Kyoko?
Indeed.
What's going on? Hina just came to see me and she was white as a ghost. Oh no. Oh no. No! Don't you dare say this is a death. Don't you dare. Oh god, I'm actually nervous. Because I bet you it's going to be Sakura with all the shit that's come on all of a sudden with Jesus Why everyone hates her now. But please don't let it be a death. Sounds like something's happened. Again, not a good sign. What? Since I heard those words, my heart started to beat a little faster. I suddenly found myself wide awake. She said for us to come to the rec room. The rec room? Yeah, literally. I literally had the same thing as Makoto. Like, the rec room? What? Okay, let's hurry. Why do I still have that up? Now, do I talk to Hina Hina, or do I go directly to the rec room? Let's talk to Hina first.
Huh?
Makoto! Kyoko! Hina, what's wrong? Something's not right in the rec room. What's inside? There was a window on the rec room door, and I hurried to look inside, and when I did... Oh god. Oh no. Sakura. She... unconscious. No, not Sakura! I liked Sakura! No, please no. Please tell me she's unconscious. I swear to God, if it's Sakura, I'm going to cry. Oh my God, she's sitting up in the chair. She's like banging her head.
Hey.
What's wrong? What's going on? Did something happen to her? I was just walking past and I happened to notice her through the window, but I couldn't get the door open. No! I tried knocking. I tried calling her name. She wouldn't respond.
Huh?
So, what should we do? What are we gonna do?
Anyway.
First of all, we need to get into that room. But the door's locked, right? And if we break in, we'll be violating school regulations. We're going to force our way in. I just said...
Wrong.
I just said the door isn't locked. It's not locked because the rec room doesn't have a lock. Huh? Then why? Feels like the door is pressing up against something inside the room. Is it the chair?
In other words,
Either way, the door isn't locked, which means, as far as I can tell, the rule doesn't apply. Then, there's no problem if we break in. Let's smash the window. That would be the fastest way. Okay, I'll go get something to break you with. Wait right here. Right, Lindsay. Inside the rec room, Sakura still hadn't moved an inch. I don't want it to be Sakura. I swear if it's Sakura, I am going to cry. She's just unconscious, right? Is she okay? I mean, it's Sakura, so I'm sure. Kyoko didn't reply. There was only silence. That silence didn't last long. Here! I found a broom. In the classroom. Use it!
Makoto.
You can handle this, right, Makoto?
Please!
Come on! Please hurry! Okay, you two stand back. I took hold of the broom and swung as hard as I could, aiming directly at the window. All it took was one solid hit. Please, I don't want it to be Sakura. I like Sakura! She was amazing! Her voice to do, she was so kind, but like really gruff and it's like the friendship she had with Ahina. Oh, please don't tell me Sakura's dead. I swear to God, I'm actually going to cry. The window shattered into 100 pieces, shattering across the rec room floor. I stuck my hand through the now open window and started jostling the chair leaning against the door. The chair's pretty heavy, but if I can just... I pushed on it with all my strength and finally the knob turned. Knob. He said knob. That's another word for penis. Lol. Sakura! I ran up to her as fast as I could. But the moment I laid my hand on her... No... That music! She's dead! All I felt was cold death. No! I like Sakura! You can't kill her off like this! Oh my God! I hate Danganronpa! See, this is what it does, Lindsay. It messes with your emotions. I could feel only the last lingering warmth of a living body. Life had abandoned Sakura's body. And then... the dead body discovery announcement. The dead body discovery announcement. Why? Oh my God, I'm actually going to start crying soon, I swear. I'm actually going to start crying soon. No!
A body has been discovered. After a certain amount of time, which you may use however you like, the class trial will begin.
This can't happen like this. All-star apologies. Deadly life. But who is this pink-haired girl? I mean, that's Hina, but who the fuck is that pink-haired girl? It makes no sense! We've never met her! Like, boy!
Sakura's.
Dead.
Sakura's
Dead.
dead.
Oh, God. I'm literally... God, I'm actually gonna start crying soon.
She's really dead.
I swear, this class trial's going to be really, really shitty. Awie's gonna get really upset and depressed now. I'm on the verge of crying. See, this is what Danganronpa does to you. It messes with your emotions. I mean, I think there's one rule of Danganronpa, and that is never get attached to the characters. But no matter how many times you play the game, no matter how many times you watch the game, you always get attached to the characters. So it kills you every single time. Oh, God. I heard Hina talking, but my eyes stared steadily forward. Fine. Yeah, I mean, you would. I mean, yeah. But... Oh, again, like I keep saying, I loved doing her voice. I mean, doing this gruff but female voice. It literally enthralled my excitement. But for her to be dead now and I can't do this voice anymore, I mean, I might just drop it in every now and then. You know, because there's a little reference, but you know, I did like Sakura, you know? She's a good character. I could only look on at Sakura's dead body. We didn't make it in time. It's happened again. Muttering to herself, Kyoko began to gently inspect Sakura's body. I wondered, was she confirming that Sakura really was dead? Checking for a pulse reaction? I have to get them! I have to go get the others! On shaky legs, Hina left the rec room. And Why? Why did this have to happen? I mean, I know you hated her, guys, but seriously? Did you have to kill her? That's all I could say. I repeated it over and over again. I need to examine Sakura's body. I just stood there, motionless behind her, while she checked Sakura's corpse. Time passed. While I stood there, unable to do a thing, time just passed. And after, I don't know how long, I got everyone! What? Ogre? Whoa, okay. Way to respect the dead yet, what? Whoa! What a way to respect the dead! You cannot call Sakura an ogre! I mean, I like you, hero, but come on, that's going too far!
Yes.
Oh, so she's dead! Huh? Sakura's been killed. I see. As soon as they arrived, Kyoko
Just
began.
a second.
You heard the announcement just now, right? So you know what this means.
Interesting.
Sakura's murdered, and by someone in this very room. Is that what you were going to say? Huh? No! Whoever killed her, it's not just someone in this room.
It's your fault!
It's one of you! Hiro Byakuya Toko! One of you killed Sakura!
What?
You're accusing us before we've even begun the investigation? I don't need to investigate anything! Because you hated her! You hated the sight of her! I know one of you did it! I know it! Who's this gonna be? Now I wanna say this is Toko going back to her old little shy self. You know it? Okay, maybe not. Jeez, I didn't know your power level would increase by that much just by getting mad. What are you doing here? Isn't it obvious? I'm here to hand out my little multiplier.
It's the Monokuma file!
Yeah! And don't get so mad, Miss Asahina. Miss Asahina, or you're gonna run that loop? First of all, Ogre. And second of all, I think Aoi did it. Really? You think Aoi did it? May I ask, what's your reasoning behind that? I mean, that is something to pluck out the air, that is. Anyway, you're gonna ruin that lewd little face of yours! Does anyone know what lewd means? Let me just, hang on, I know I keep stopping everything, but I need to look at what lewd means. I mean, I have my phone with me, so I might as well. I may not talk, but I will be back in a second. Actually, no, you know what? Siri, what is the meaning of lewd?
Crude and offensive in a sexual way.
Crude and offensive in a sexual way? Damn, Monokuma's perving on them! Oh! Anyway, because she's like one of the least expected people to do it. I mean, that's true, but then again, you also do want Makoto to die and do something. Where's that little thing? Hey there, me. Now then, with that, hold on. There's something I wanted to ask you. Huh? It was you, wasn't it? You killed Sakura.
Say what?
Ha-ha! Right, Lucy! Sakura... wrong person. Sakura wanted to challenge the mastermind to a duel. Maybe you and her fought again.
In other words...
Then I killed her. Sorry, not quite. Actually, not even close. That whole thing is totally irrelevant now. Sakura came to most regrettable end without even getting the chance to finish things with me. Which, thank God for that. Saved me the trouble of having to go through all that without a little fight again, you know? Because, well, even for someone like me, it would have been no mean feat to take down a behemoth like that. I don't know what that word means or says. I gotta tell you, I was actually pretty worried. I mean, she'd violate a rule by attacking me in the first place, but I wasn't able to punish her. So I don't know who it was, but whoever the black deer is this time, I owe you one. You owe them one? That's before you get all pissy-potty at me, you better figure out who did it first. Oh, we have a third person. Ooh. Because, I mean, your lives are all on the line, right?
this.
What the hell? He owes them one?
Forgive you.
I hate him. I hate this whole thing. Well, I, for one, am glad it was Sakura. She was one working for the mastermind after all. How can you say that now? Sorry, I don't have time for your squabbling. The next game has already begun. If you want to be angry at someone, be angry at whoever kills Sakura. Oh, damn!
Anyway,
Right now, our top priority needs to be uncovering Sakura's killer. If we can't do that, we're all dead. So, Lucy, I must ask. Lindsay thinks it was Aoi who did it. Who do you think did it? Then let's decide who will stand guard this time. I'll do it. Hina, I'm okay. Just let me handle it. Besides, I want to be here. With Sakura.
That's fine.
Okay then, Hina is guard number 1, but we need one more. Kyoko, that's you.
what?
Me? You're always a thorn in my side. This time, just stand by and watch quietly. Consider that an order. An order?
That's fine.
Fine, I'll stay behind. Then it's settled. Let's begin, shall we? Hold on! Before that, there's something I want to say. Which is... Hiro, Byakuya, Toko. None of you are allowed to step foot in the crime scene. What?
It's your fault!
One of you killed Sakura!
Forgive you.
I won't let someone like that come anywhere near her. Don't be stupid. Our lives are in just as much as danger as yours. We have every right to investigate. I don't care what you say. I'm not letting the one who killed Sakura anywhere near her. Even if it means I have to use force, you're not getting in here! Well, it appears further discussion would be a waste of time. How about a compromise?
It's all clear now.
I won't ask you to let us all of us in. Just let me. What? You don't really care, do you? You're both useless anyway. Nope, don't really care! I'd rather spend my time coming up with an honest playing fantasy involving master anyway! And you, Hero, do you really object? If you're gonna go that far, what can I do? I mean, I don't have anything to hide, so why should I care?
It's all clear now.
Then it's decided.
What are you saying?
Nothing's
Calm
decided!
down.
I know how you feel, Hina. You should agree to his request. But
Hey.
what? We have to find out who killed
Correct.
Sakura. For those of us still alive and to honor Sakura's memory. Fine, I guess that's okay. But no matter what, Byakuya, you absolutely aren't allowed to touch her. Anyway, so yeah, Lucy, who do you think did it? Like we said, Lindsay seems to think it's Aoi, because, well, she's the least expected person to do it. So, who do you think did it and why? And no, that is not a trapped reference. Naturally, who would want to touch a filthy dead body?
Listen.
That's enough fighting. We need to focus on the investigation from here on out. Everyone keep this in mind. If we can't uncover Sakura's
Listen to
killer, all of us face execution. Finding out who killed Sakura. It's not a matter of hoping we can do it. If we want to survive, we have to do it. It's kind of hopeless hope. We have no choice but to just do it. Investigation. I better check the Monokuma file before anything else. The victim was Sakura Ogami. The time of death is estimated to be around 12 noon. The body was discovered in the rec room on the 3rd floor of the school. There is evidence of a strong blow to the victim's head. No other injuries were noticed. However, it seems at some point the victim suffered from violent vomiting of blood. I love the fact that it says nice. It's like, no, that's not nice.
Hey.
That's disgusting. I mean, what the actual... Fuck? I think the case this time might be a challenge. Why is that? The only way into the rec room is the door we just came through, and it was locked. And that door had been jammed shut with a chair from inside the rec room. Yes, but spoilers for the third game. Well, I haven't seen the past few episodes, so I'm doing with Aoi too because me and Lindsay have the same way. Okay, fair enough. But yeah, in Danganronpa V3, they also have a shut room trial and a shut room murder mystery. The only way they did it, the culprit did it, was by sticking a sword into a mannequin, tying it up onto a banister, spinning it around, and letting it unwind so the sword would then knock the lock. I mean, that's pretty clever. So if someone can do something like that with this and a chair, you know what? Props to them. Which means the killer would have to escape somehow after barring the door. So if the door was blocked from the inside and there was no way in or out till we broke the window, there's like zero escape, right?
In other words,
this is a classic locked room murder. Locked room murder? I guess you might see this kind of thing a lot in mystery movies or books or whatever. I guess you might see this kind of thing a lot. Yeah, I literally just read that. But could it really happen in real life? And right before our very eyes like this? Hey. Are you curious to hear more about what a locked room murder entails? Sure, if you don't mind. When you break down this kind of murder mystery, there are 4 basic types. The first type is when the locked room is created after the actual crime is committed. This simply means that the killer commits his crime, then through some special methods seals the room. Like I said, there's a little slide lock, sword stuck into a mannequin, spun the mannequin around, and then locked it. You know, that way around, because it just pushes the slider across. This mainly involves some sort of trick involving the lock of the room. Basic approaches including using a string or simple mechanism. There are a number of variations. So for that, all we'd have to do is check the door to see if that's what it was, right? The second type is when the locked room already exists before the crime is committed.
In other words,
basically, the killer uses a special contraption or tool from outside to target the victim inside. You press a switch and it fires a handgun, you shoot an arrow through a gap in the door and something like
however,
that. But in this case, that doesn't seem to fit. There are no guns or arrows in the school and the door doesn't have any gap that it would allow it. Yeah, I think we can probably cross that one off the list.
True.
The third type is when the killer stays in the room until it's opened up. What do you mean by that? They stay hidden, and when the door is opened, they use the confusion to blend in with the group. They pretend they showed up along with everyone else, and that's that. That sounds like it could have been possible. Maybe.
It's true.
And the fourth and final type is when it wasn't really a locked room, actually a locked room at all. Not a locked room. By that I mean there is actually an alternate escape route somewhere within the room. You can see this a lot in novels and things, but in reality it's generally not possible. Then you think we can come across that one off too?
Indeed.
I believe so, yes. So, when it comes to locked room mysteries, those are the basics. There are 4 possibilities. Then, Kyoko, which of these 4 choices seems to be most likely in this case?
It's true.
That's a good question. Answering that should be in our primary focus during this trial. But right now, I can't really say. I see. The way the killer set up the locked room until I figured it out. The truth behind Sakura's death will stay hidden. It's definitely a tough mystery. I need to concentrate and investigate as much as I can. For Sakura, if nothing else. Let's go... No, you know what? Let's talk to people first. Heck? We already know who did it! Byakuya, Toko, or Hiro. It had to be one of them. They couldn't stand the sight of her. You agree with me, right? Don't you, Makoto? Well... Don't want to say anything for sure without finding out more. Then let me help you find out more. You see, Sakura asked all three of them to meet with her. You know where? Right here, in the rec room. What? After I went to the nurse's office this morning, Sakura and I both left together, right? Well, eventually she went off on her own. But when I saw her again after that, she said she'd left a note for each of them. She asked them to meet them in the rec room by the door. By noon. The Monokuma felt she died right around then. Hang on a second. Just taking some really important business. Monokuma file. Oh yeah, right. I'm telling you the truth. I heard it right from Sakura herself, and I tried to stop her. But she wouldn't listen. She said not to worry, that she just wanted to talk to them. And this is what happened. If I'd stop her by force even, this never would have happened. Hina. It's impossible not to. I was promised death, and so far I haven't seen a single drop of blood. Well, I mean, yes, but Sakura is dead. I mean, we are doing the investigation. Just bear with me. Plus, I mean, there could be a reason for, not any blood. I mean, if we're being honest, if it was Toko, Hiro, or Byakuya, they could have wiped it up. I mean, it says that a blunt object to the head. Again, they could have mopped up the blood afterwards. I don't know. We won't know until we get to the class trial. So let me just get on with my investigation, and we will get on to the class trial as soon as I can. I may not, although saying that, I may not be able to do it tonight because class trials usually take about 2.5 hours. Yeah. I don't really have that kind of time at the minute, so it is hard. Anyway, Aoi's account had been, but the fact that she asked those three to meet with her, she asked them to come to the rec room at noon, the same time and place she ended up dying. It might be good to confirm what I just heard with the three of them directly. Well, why not talk to them now? What? Well, one of them now. What do you want? You're bothering me. There's something I'd like to talk to you about. Make it quick. Is it true that Sakura asked you to meet her in the rec room? So you found out. Interesting. Then it's true? I did receive a note to that effect, yes. But what fool would do what is said, and risk being killed by that monster? So you didn't go to see her? Of course not. I ripped the note to shreds and threw it away. I haven't seen Sakura today at all. Byakuya says he didn't go to see her. Is that the truth? Well, until I can prove otherwise, I have no choice but to accept it as fact. If you're all finished, please remove yourself from my sight. Okay, thanks. Byakuya's account. Let's talk to Kyoko.
However,
But for Sakura to have been killed, yeah, she's not the type who would go down without a fight.
it's true.
And she certainly didn't. I would say she was the ultimate martial artist, strong in body, mind, and spirit. So how was the killer able to get the upper hand on her? I wonder, did someone get the upper hand? They must have taken her by surprise, right?
Certainly.
They would have needed it too if they expected to stand any chance against her. Right, okay, so... Turbo. Hello, person. Now then, I've been hearing a lot of stories. The fact that you're Jordan Green, the fact that you're Louis Chisnell, the fact that you're Lewis Neal, the fact that you're Jamie Richardson. I have heard a lot of stories about recruiting to Q. We quote Turku. Huh. But I still have heard a lot of stories about you. Who are you really? There's some kind of plastic container rolling around near the entrance to the room.
So...
It looks like a protein drink. It's empty. Sakura must have drank it. Everyone knows how much she loved her protein. And she mentioned more than once how protein was good for all sorts of ailments.
Wrong.
I wouldn't take that to heart if I were you. I know. But still, this protein can. It's got a label on it that says Chem A2. That reminds me, Sakura mentioned how the chem lab had all kinds of health stuff. She must have gotten this from the chem lab.
Just a second.
But that's strange. Huh?
Hey.
What is? You see what's scattered around the can? Shards of light blue glass. They must be parts of the window I broke inside. But they aren't just scattered around the can. They're also underneath it. Why does that matter?
So...
I can't say for sure yet, but we probably want to take note of it. I feel it'll become becoming an important clue later on. An important clue? Not sure I see how. Empty protein drink. Now, can I say, whoever Jordan Green, if this is Jordan Green, I say this is where the fun begins. Sakura drew her last breath sitting slumped forward in this chair. There's obvious evidence of the blow to the head Sakura suffered. Normally I wouldn't have any problem believing that's what killed her. But according to the Monokuma file, she had also vomited blood. And I can see trace of blood on her lips for sure. So, what would have caused her to vomit blood? So, who do you think I am? Well, I don't know! Because no one said for certain. I mean, you could be Jordan Green, you could be Louis Chisnell, you could be Jamie Richardson, you could be Lewis Neal, you could be anyone of that little group. The Monokuma specifically said she hadn't suffered any other injuries. Maybe her getting hit on the head somehow caused to start vomiting blood? Not a chance. However, your eyes have landed on the most interesting location.
Naturally.
Interesting? Yes, most interesting. Don't you agree? No, I don't think I'd call it interesting. It does make me wonder. The reason Sakura vomited blood absolutely has to be connected to why she died. Well, it's got to be, I mean... But I want to know what the hell this is. They look like... oh, tablets? I don't know. This looks like some kind of wrapper. Ah, that's... Do you recognise it? Jordan Green, a guy whose name begins with L. Woo, blood. Who the hell? You mean Lewis Neal? Oh, you probably won't know them. They're people you don't really hear around school much. They're the people who like to stay in the background, really. Well, yeah, I mean, I gave it to her. That's the candy wrapper. Sakura got super upset when she found out Genocide Jack had attacked me, right? So after you left the nurse's office, I gave it to her. I thought it might help her calm down a little. So you gave that candy to Sakura. I found a big box of it in the warehouse. I really like them. Actually, as soon as we could get into the warehouse, I took the entire box back to my room. I made sure nobody else could get their hands on them. You really like them that much?
I mean...
But I wanted Sakura to get a chance to try one for herself. That's why I gave it to her. But now, they've lost all their flavour. Hina. Polka dot candy wrapper has been added to the Choose Bullets section. Now what's this? I want to say these are what seem to be petals of a flower. These are shards of glass. Really? Okay. Scattered around the chair Sakura was sitting on. Ah, right, okay. There, yeah, glass bottle. The glass is all red and these are the top and bottom sections of the bottle, right? So this must have originally been a bottle. Shards of glass on the floor. Ah, there's something else on the ground near the glass. It's a figure. Fits in the palm of my hand. It's a Monokuma figure. Okay, very strange indeed. And then you've got these. There are 4 red bottles lined up on the shelf. And inside each bottle there's some kind of Monokuma figure. What I'm wondering is, how would they get those figures inside the bottles?
So...
It's no different from your standard ship in a bottle. Huh? You know, where the bottle's opening is smaller than the boat's plate inside. You never seen that? Oh yeah, maybe I have.
In other words...
So this is the Monokuma version of that. A Monokuma bottle, if you will. Monokuma bottle. I feel like I'm finally starting to make sense of things, little by little. Monokuma bottle sitting on the shelf. The Monokuma figure we found on the ground. The red shards of glass which probably started out as a bottle. Which would mean Sakura must have been hit in the head with a Monokuma bottle. Right? Shards of glass and the Monokuma figure are evidence of that. So I think it's safe to say that the Monokuma bottle was the weapon. Then you've got blood over here. There's a blood stain in front of the magazine shelf. Must have come from Sakura, right? But that doesn't make sense. Why? Try and guess who I am. I feel like you're Lewis Neal. Why is it so far away from where she died? Is there anything else in here that I need to look at? No, don't think so. Let's try the shelf itself. The same as this. Okay, perhaps not. Handprints! I never realised that. Huh? The locker's open. Now on the other side, it's a handprint? Why do you think it is Lewis? I don't know. You said take a guess, I took a guess.
Why?
What's a handprint doing here? Looks like someone touched the inside of the locker and left a handprint in all the dust.
True.
Looks quite fresh too. I'd say someone was hiding here in the locker and they left behind a small little something extra. So then maybe the killer hid in there until the locked room was opened. Don't you think? And during all the confusion they popped out and joined the rest of the group.
Wrong.
Unfortunately, that's not a possibility. Well, of course not. Why would I be positive about that? Again, I don't know who you are. Oh,
Hey.
why not? Think back. Before we opened the door, we looked inside the room, right? Oh yeah, and the locker was already open at that point.
Indeed.
So there's no way someone could have hidden in there until after we opened the door. Yeah. So then, what does this handprint mean? I would have said that I need to examine the crime scene as much as possible. Okay, so apparently not. What else is there? There's the clock. The other chair. The chair was... Oh, the other chair that was shoved against the door. The chair was shoved against the doorknob so we couldn't get the door open. There's no evidence that any kind of string or mechanism was used on the chair. In other words, there's no reason to think the chair had anything special done to it. What do you mean? What, do I need to look at the clock? It's around 1 o'clock right now. According to Monokuma files, Sakura died around 12 noon. So roughly an hour ago. 1v1 Rocket League. Why, Jordan Green then? That shouts Jordan Green a lot. Was that when Kyoko and I were moving Alter-Ego? Surely not. What else is there? Seriously? The door itself. This door is our only way in and or out of the rec room. The door doesn't have a lock, and there's no evidence of the mountings having been tampered with. As in, one notable change to the door is the smashed window. Which happened, of course, when I broke into it to get inside. Who is Jordan Green, that Lewis kid? Oh, just friends of mine. Well, no, because I'm playing this, so I can't play right now. There's no evidence of any kind of string or mechanism was used on the door. In other words, I don't see how anything suspicious about the door itself. Having examined both the door and the chair, there's no doubt the reason the door didn't open was simply because the chair was shelved up against it. This kept the doorknob from turning and the door from opening. There's no evidence of the door or chair being tampered with or anything like that. So the killer must have created the locked room door from the inside, not from the outside. There's the last piece of evidence from this room. Well, Makoto, have you finished with your general investigation? Yeah, I think so, for the most part.
So then
you should probably go talk with the people now. I'm on guard duty, so I can't leave. Which is why I've decided you'll go in my place. She's decided. She's got a lot more pushy since we had our issue. But she's right. I do have to go talk to the others. Sakura wanted to meet with the 2 other people. I need to hear what they have to say. I'm assuming they mean Toko and Hiro. Those are the 2 people who probably went back to their rooms. Right, so we've got Kyoko, Kiyotaka, mine, Mondo, Sayaka's, Byakuya's, Junko's, Toko! Then freaking Ansame. Yeah, I did, just a couple of friends. I don't know how to explain it to you. Do you know the guys who hang around the cadet hut? Yeah, it's the guys there, basically. I can't really explain to you how, what they look like, although Lewis does have ginger hair, if that helps. I press the doorbell, and after a few seconds, it's Toko.
Who's there?
The most negative aura I've ever felt. An aura of total decay. Yeah, well, I can't really help you there, because it's hard to explain, Lindsay. It's hard to explain.
Well, what do you want?
So you're back to normal. Genocide Jack isn't around anymore.
Don't even say her name. It makes me sick to my stomach.
Ginger boy. Well, it's true.
I was
Lewis
in
isn't
such
ginger.
a good mood, too.
She didn't look like she was in a good mood.
I was hoping to talk to you about something. Is now a bad time?
Obviously annoyed, Kyoko slithered out into the hall.
What do you want?
You said you wanted to talk to me about something. If it's something indecent, get ready for sexual harassment lawsuit. She's gone, where the Oh, hello. Hi.
What do you want?
I want to see this. I mean, sorry, but... you know, you're always talking about how indecent things are. You're always the one who brings it up in the first place, you know? What?
What the heck?
You think you can beat me in a battle of wits? You're nothing. That's not what I'm trying to do. Don't bother, the only one who's allowed to accuse me is Master. My heart and soul belong to him. Your mum gay. Oh, your mum gay. That's a Jordan Green thing, that is. I need to pump the brakes on this situation. Awkward silence. Anyway.
What do you want?
This. I wanted to talk to you about the fact that Sakura had asked to meet with you.
Well...
I don't know what you're talking about. Byakuya already told me she had asked me to meet with him. What? She wanted to meet with Master too? I just said two, didn't I? I guess now it's totally obvious, huh? Yeah, pretty much. So, can you tell me about it? I admit it, I did get the note, but I didn't go to see her. I was scared, so I couldn't bring myself to go. Toko's claims she didn't go to see her, but can I really believe her? Well, until I can prove otherwise, I have no choice but to accept it as fact. Is it good enough? Then I'm going back to my room. With that, Toko quickly retreated to her room. Toko's account. And then you want a hero, which not that one, not that one. That's Aoi and Sakura, that's Leon. Yasuhiro. Here we go. I pressed the doorbell, ding dong, and after a few seconds... What's up, Makoto? Did you need something?
You know?
Yeah, actually, I wanted to check something in. It's about how Sakura wants to meet with you.
What?
How did you know about that?
Could it be...
Did you maybe gaze into my soul? Have your special abilities awakened in you? But I'm not the only one she wanted to meet with. Ogre told me herself that she asked Byakuya and Toko to come too. What? So, when did Sakura tell you that?
What?
Oh, well... When she asked me to meet with her, of course. But didn't she let you know? Yeah, no.
How about that?
She gave it to me in person, and she happened to mention the others, like, in passing. I gotta be honest, this is super suspicious. So then you went and met with Sakura?
You got it all wrong!
No way, I totally didn't. I would never do that. Yeah, definitely suspicious.
Actually...
The last time I saw Ogo was when Hina got hurt and I took her to the nurse's
Don't
office.
look at me!
I haven't seen her since then. While I'm here, could you show me the note she gave you? Do I still have it? Let's see. Hiro was feeling around in his pockets.
Hey, come on!
Sorry. Looks like I don't have it anymore. With a big, goofy smile on his face, he pulled his hands back out of his pockets. When he did, I saw something flutter to the ground. Something had fallen out of Hiro's pocket. Huh?
What?
Quick as the wind, Hero snatched it back up again and shoved it back into his pocket.
Hey, come on.
Sorry, it's just a bit of trash I forgot to throw out. Trash?
What?
Anyway, I can't deny that Ogre asked me to meet with me, but I never went. So, well, if you'll excuse me. Before waiting for a reply, Hero quickly slipped back into his room. Hero said that was trash, but there's no way that's all there was to it. Okay, so I've heard from Toko and Hero. What next? I'll definitely have to look at the actual crime scene again, but on top of that, maybe I should find more about the protein can we found on the floor in the rec room. I'm sure it must have come into the chem lab, from the chem lab. So, where shall I start? Let's go to the crime scene because now they're all on the same floor, aren't they? So I don't think it really matters. Or does it? Hang on, let's have a look. Boys' bathroom, archive, library, classroom 2B, 2A, physics lab, equipment room. Yeah, third floor. Yeah, right, okay, so then we're all on the third floor. Right, okay. So if I go into map again, go onto the third floor. Ah, right, okay. So let's have a look in the physics lab first, because, well, we're right here anyway, so might as well. I mean, don't know where it would have come from, but... I mean, I would have had a feeling would have come inside the equipment room, if anything. Look at this place. Everything's back to normal. Just like with Sayaka and Chihiro, Monokuma is responsible, I'm sure. Pendulums, wheels, rail segments, all the equipment. This child was Taka was killed, but it's related to what's going on now. The camera. Aha! There's a bunch of files here, probably old lab files or research data. Okay, so maybe not the equipment room. Should we try again, shall we? Let's try again. Let's go over here first. These must be materials. They did say the physics lab, didn't they? I swear they said the physics lab. The chem lab, you idiots! Okay, then let's go to the scene of the crime first, because that's on the floor I'm on at the minute. Question mark. Am I right in saying that? Probably not. On the rec room. Just gonna go back this way. Turn here. Turn here. Turn, and here we go. Rec room. But I would have. Oh, Sumakoto, how's your investigation going? I told Kyoko what Toko and Hiro told me. So along with Byakuya, they're both claiming they didn't go see her. It's all too convenient. Someone must be lying. Someone's lying.
Anyway.
Well, I made some progress of my own. Sakura's body, the shelf of magazines, and the Monokuma bottles. These three things have revealed new clues. You do well to look over them one more time. Sakura's body. According to Yoko, there's still something to be discovered.
Just a second.
Just staring off into space isn't going to help you figure anything out. Well, yeah, I know, but don't you think you might need to actually examine the body? There's no getting around it. Unlike me, Kyoko didn't recoil at the thought of touching a dead body. She was completely unemotional. It's the kind of thing I've grown purposely used to do. And although there are still some times... Can't believe how calm you are. No matter how many times I see a dead body, I can't get used to it. That's totally normal. Then how could you... I imagine it's because I've had plenty of opportunities to touch dead bodies in the past. That sounds wrong. Don't say that. Don't ever say that ever again. Or at least don't word it like that. Sorry, never mind. More importantly, look here. Her shoes. You see that yellow powder in her instep? Yeah, it really stands out.
I see.
That powder is clue number 1. Yellow powder has been added to the truth bullet section of your handbook. Next is the wound to her head.
It's true.
Look carefully. Actually, even telling you that, it's incredibly difficult to spot, so let me just explain. It would appear that she didn't suffer a single blow, but instead received 2 blows to the head. 2 blows? Interesting, wouldn't you say? And there's one more interesting thing.
Correct.
Both of our hands are spotless. There's absolutely no trace of blood on either one.
It's true.
So that's what I've learned from examining her body in detail. I can't believe she was able to learn all that just by looking at her body. Don't think anyone but Kyoko could have pulled that off. Next was the bottles. I think Kyoko said she found a new clue involving the Monokuma bottles. Something new.
Hey.
So, did you figure it out? There's a hidden correlation between all the bottles. Pay careful attention, you're sure to find it. Is it the fact that they've got chess pieces? A correlation. Or is it the fact there's 2 missing bottles? Of course. Well, I mean, it's obvious now, really. I mean, the gaps are too wide. There's clearly 2 bottles missing. Oh, Kyoko. Can you just tell me what it is? I don't mind guiding you toward clues, but giving you my conclusion isn't a good idea. Each person needs to come to their own conclusion so that everyone can have confidence in their outcome. It's not just because you don't trust me, right? No answer? I do trust you, to a degree. Otherwise I wouldn't have told you anything to begin with. Who's left and why? Can you come back, please? Otherwise, oh, right, yeah. Only to a degree? Monokuma bottle has been updated in the truth section.
Hey.
There's one other thing about the Monokuma bottles that's bothering me. Literally, we gained nothing from that! Jidigoon 30, okay. What? Okay. I'd like to do an experiment to confirm it. You don't mind helping me, right? An experiment?
Anyway.
Can you gather up all the pieces of the broken Monokuma bottle? Try to get the smaller pieces too. Huh? Are you sure it's okay to mess with the
That doesn't matter.
I've already done thorough investigation, so it's fine. Fatty Jordan. Yes, that does sound like a Jordan thing to say, a Jordan Green thing to say.
So then.
Oh shit, I forgot. I've already, so it's fine, and that obnoxious Byaku is not here, so... Anyway, I need to get something from the chem lab while I'm gone. Try and gather up all the glass. With that, Kyoko left the room. I really don't know what it is about, but what choice do I have? I better just do it. I took the broom and dustpan and got to work, collecting all the broken bottle pieces. And just as I finished up, Sorry to keep
So
you
then-
waiting. Is everything ready? Anyway, sorry, yes, I faded out for a second then. Is everything ready? Then let's get to work. So, what kind of experiment are we
In other
doing?
words,
I got a scale from the chem lab. We're going to use it to compare weights. Compare the weights of what? The pieces of glass you just collected. Lindsay, you're back! You collected, explain. Explain what? Who Jordan Green is? I can't. It's just one of those things I don't know how to explain him without a picture. Cool, I don't care. I literally can't explain who Jordan Green is without a picture. You know, it's just one of those things. I mean, I'll point him out to you on Monday if I can. But, you know, the glass, one of the Monokuma bottles that's still intact. Why do you want to do that? That's the point of the experiment. It'll make sense when we're done. There you go. First, let's compare the weight of the normal Monokuma bottles. So, yeah, it's balanced.
in other words,
Which means each Monokuma bottle weighs about the same. Which makes sense. Honestly, Ben, sometimes you're useless. I'm sorry, I can't help it. I mean, come on, Lindsay. I'm not useless. Considering what's happening on Monday, I'm not exactly useless, am I? And you know what? I don't even care whether I make a fool of myself for doing it. I want you guys back. I miss you guys. I mean, it seems me and you are slowly getting there, but me and Josie and me and Emily, God. It's a bit hard with those guys. But I miss you. I want you back. Like I said, I would literally do anything in my power to get you back. Which makes sense. The Monokuma figures inside are basically the same, and nothing else could really affect the weight. How, then, if you want to guess who I am the one of the people who got one of the merit awards today. You better do it. Well, I will! I will. You know I will. You know I will, Lindsay. I mean, considering the kind of person I am, yeah, you know I will anyway. I don't think there's any point in saying you better do it, because you know I will do it. Anyway, back to investigation, because this live stream's gone on for far too long anyway. And, Lindsay, I'm sorry, but I won't have enough time to do the class trial. But I swear to you, I will do the class trial tomorrow. I swear to you. The Monokuma figures inside are basically the same, and nothing else could really affect the weight. Now, here comes the important part. Put all the pieces you picked up on one side of the scale. Now what might we expect to see? A normal assumption would be either they'll balance out or the pieces I collected will be lighter. I did my best to get them all, but there's a chance I could have missed some here and there. Fine, what? Again, considering you're 20 seconds in the past, what are you saying fine to? The fact that you know I'm going to do it, or the class trial thing? Again, you need to be a bit more specific in what you're saying, because again, you're watching this 20 seconds in the past. It's a bit more complicated. Huh? Lindsay equals nonce. No, Lindsay is not a nonce. Broken pieces are heavier? How's that possible? But the class trial. Right, okay, I get ya.
I knew it.
Why do I feel like that I'm busy tomorrow? What, all day, or is that you'll have to do it late at night? How late? Because Britain's Got Talent is going to be on. So that's going to be a bit of a problem. Considering Britain's Got Talent's going to be on tomorrow, how late can you do? I can do from about 4 o'clock-ish to about 6:30. But that's probably still too early. Yeah, Lindsay, you're not a nonce. Just as I thought.
In other words...
What? The results of our experiments and the correlation between each of the bottles. Put it all together, and I believe you will arrive at one very persuasive conclusion. So, what do you think? It's all on you. Nah, I'm busy. Right, then I guess I'm going to have to do it on Sunday then. Also, Lindsay, you're not a nonce. You know that. Come on. And I want to believe yeah, Kyoko said the magazine shelf was hiding a clue of some kind. Clue. Huh? This magazine is upside down. Did someone put it back on that way on accident? Something catches your eye. It's important for you to explore that in detail, don't you think? Come on. What? Good goon. What are you on about now? You weirdo. What are you guys on about? Yeah, you're right. I picked up the inverted magazine and flipped through it. This is one of the pages near the centre of the magazine. The word had been written in bloody letters. It said, Toko. Could this be a dying message? What are you guys on about? Seriously, can you answer that for me? Because you literally said that out of nowhere.
Correct.
Then it would appear you found it. Kyoko, is this... It is indeed a dying message. Someone used their finger to write it. A dying message.
However...
But just to be clear, I'm not the only one. I'm not the one who put it back upside down. It was already like that when I noted Thick Ben's nose. Weird. It was already like that when I found it a little while ago. Made sure to put it back exactly as I found it, for the benefit of others who might come looking. Hey, is that... That says Toko, right? Yeah, it looks like it. What the heck? Then she's the killer, right? Lindsay, what are you doing? Lindsay, yes to who and why? Lindsay, yes to who and why? Well, it hasn't been confirmed yet. It's settled. She's a killer for sure. What are you guys on about? Seriously, what are you on about? Lindsay, what are you agreeing to? And why? What are you guys on about? That's conclusive evidence, right? We can use it to corner the killer. You can see why you would think that, but it just seems too easy. If anything, it makes that much more suspicious. Record. Why? Yeah, why are you saying yes to extra thick Ben's nose? Why? You do realise that thick is in two scenes means like fat, and like they use it in like fat ass and like nice sexy ass things like that. There, I finished examining all the things Coco mentioned, and they did find some new clues. When it comes to the locker room puzzle, I'm still totally clueless. Oh, I just remembered, there's something I wanted to tell you. I saw Byakuya in the chem lab when I went to go get the scale. I didn't want to deal with him, so I took great pains to sneak in and out with him notice. Jesus Christ, Ben, don't die. Well, I'll try not to. And if you haven't checked out the chem lab, you should probably do that, since I couldn't do it myself. You know, the protein count, yes, I do what it means then. Why are you agreeing with it then? Why are you agreeing with it, Lindsay? Why are you agreeing with it? I think you're right. I should probably take a look around that area. Good goon, no. I mean, if you're doing that, who are you doing that to? If it's towards me and Lindsay, then no, she wouldn't. I'm sorry, but Lindsay wouldn't. Lindsay would never, ever go out with me. Oh, my chemistry lab. I don't know why. Laura. No! Definitely not that bitch. No, exactly my point. Which way is the chemistry lab? I can't even remember. Yes, I'm going in the right... Yes, I am going in the right direction. So you need to go across here, cross here, cross here, cross here, then go down here. Now then, I want the chemistry lab. She is, though! I'm sorry, but she is! Yes. What do you mean, yes? Also, I'm sorry, but she is a bitch. I mean, come on. Lindsay, you should know that better than anyone else. Drama! Laura Sexy Beast. Oh, you calling Laura a sexy beast, eh? Would you like to go out with Laura? Exactly my point. You would know that because of drama. Just saying. This isn't my first time seeing the shelf, but I just can't get over how big it is. I should probably take a closer look at it. I want her out of my drama group. I don't want her in my drama group. I mean, considering why I moved away from her in the first place. I mean, goddamn, I don't want that to happen again. God, she's a bitch. She really is. Looks like three shelves are being connected together to make one giant shelf. Ooh, that's bad. That's not good for you. I am so sorry, mate. Whoever you are, still have no idea. What's that powder that's been spilled in front of the shelf? I have to be careful not to step in it. There we go. There's a bunch of yellow powder scattered on the floor. I better not leave a footprint. Sucky, Ben, Laura, fun time. No! Laura is a bitch! We know this! So, on this shelf is... looks like a bunch of chemicals that I have no idea what they are. They're reagents. Put simply, they're used in experiments to bring out a chemical reaction. How you have lived in such ignorance for so long. It must truly be bliss. Suck and pepper. No. Just stop. Lindsay! No! Don't agree with them! Lindsay! No! Don't agree with them! No! Isn't that kind of harsh? What? You don't think studying science and mathematics has no practical application in the real world? The words of a lifelong loser, which, I suppose, suits you well. I didn't even say that. Anyway, that doesn't matter right now. I need to focus on the shelf. I can do what I want, but don't agree with them! I know you can do what you want, but don't agree with them! You're meant to be my friend here, Lindsay! Oh. Well... friendish. Please, Lindsay! Please! All the containers on this shelf are labelled with the letter B and a number. So I think it's... No. So I guess I can consider this part of the shelving unit section B. I don't see anything out of the ordinary, in which case I don't have to worry about too much about the shelf. Please don't die. Let's see, what's on this shelf? There are all kinds of dietary supplements and different medicines. The protein drink we found in the rec room probably came from this shelf. All the containers on this shelf are labelled with the letter A and a number. So I guess I can consider this part of the shelf in unit section A. Also, please don't die, like I said. Huh? But wait. There's one bottle here labelled Chem C9. Could someone have put it here on accident? Look and see. On this shelf is one look, and I can tell it's nothing but dangerous chemicals. These look like poisons and some other powerful chemicals. All the containers on this shelf are labelled with the letter C and a number. I haven't laughed this hard in much forever. Ben and Martha. No! Not me and Martha either. For God's sake, not me and Martha either. Definitely not me and Martha either. John's mum's birthday party. What? So I guess I can consider this part of the shelving unit section C. I should try and find out more about this shelving unit. It looks like it's split into 3 sections. Don't you dare, Lindsay! Don't you dare! I can see where this is going! No, exactly. Good. No. No. No, not Ben and Laura, not Ben and Laura. Ben, Martha's my friend. I know. But, you know, Martha, no go. I'd rather Laura over Martha, and even still, Laura, no. Section A has dietary supplements, Section B has reagents, and Section C has lethal chemicals. Sakura must have gotten protein powder from Section A. What concerns me is that Section A, there was a bottle with label Section C. Ben Hart, Martha. No! Oh, for Christ's sake. What was a bottle of poison from Section C doing in Section A? There's definitely something going on there. Chem label shelf. Laura and Ben behind English huts. Oh, what? No! Definitely not! Oh, I feel sick at the thought. Ugh. How about Lauren Ben? Yeah, Lauren wouldn't. Yeah, I think we all know Lauren wouldn't. There's a broken bottle in front of the shelf. Is this where all the probe powder came from? Looks like a bottle had the label on it. Chem C Paul. Would you like to hear something interesting? Ben, did you just gag? Yes, I did, because Laura. I was on the 4th floor this morning, checking things out, and at that point, this room wasn't like this. Then, this powder must have been spilled.
So, in other words...
That's right, it couldn't have been around at the time of the incident. If that really is when it happened, it must be related to the case somehow. Source of powder... What else am I meant to be looking for? She squirted in your mouth, didn't she? No, she didn't. No, that's disgusting. That really is going too far now. That's actually disgusting. There's a broken bottle in front of the shelf. Is this where all the powder came from? Oh, right, literally.
So, in other words...
There's been a spillage. See, when you say that, that literally just reminds me of Mock the Week. There's like things you wouldn't hear over a tannoy. It's like, can the couple in aisle 4 please stop having sex? Clean up in aisle 4. Nothing too far when you enjoy it. Oh, for God's sake. These are footprints? And they're only in front of the left shelf. How do these footprints relate to the scene as a whole? We may need to sketch out the floor plan. By we, do you mean me? How kind of you to offer. With an insufferable smirk, he handed me a piece of paper and a pen. Club card accepted. Oh, what? For Christ's sake. Well, let's go, chop chop. Okay, so I got to work, and before long I'd drawn up a sketch of the room. So how's this? Not bad. For you, I mean. For me? Well, Tesco points that up.
See.
So when you look at it like this, interesting. It would appear whoever left these footprints only had business at the leftmost shelf. They came in, went straight to that shelf, did whatever they had to do, and then left. That's what the footprints tell me.
I see.
These footprints must be...
Certainly possible.
Makoto, are they yours? No! Okay then, let me see your shoes and I'll confirm the size for myself. I couldn't for a reason not to, so I quietly did what Byakuya said. I see. Oh, for Christ's sake, your feet do appear to be too big. Please place your item in the bagging area. Unfortunately, I must admit these are not your footprints. Unfortunately, but with how clear these prints are, Laura said young pig's bum. No. Love me long time, fine, I'll stop. Thank you! But with how clear these footprints are, it should be quite easy to determine who they do belong to. And these prints are a really valuable clue. Thank you, Lindsay. I won't. Well, no, I know you won't, because voice alone won't stop you. But thank you, Lindsay. I do appreciate you for doing that. I really do appreciate you for doing that. Thank you, Lindsay. I should probably take a good hard look at that powder. There's a bunch of yellow powder scattered on the floor in front of the shelf. There's also remains of a broken bottle. What? Sorry, what? Oh, for God's sake. There's also the remains of a broken bottle. It looks like the bottle labelled Chem C4 rather. It also looks like someone left some footprints in the powder. Based on the positioning of the prints, whoever it was only went to the left side of the shelf. According to Byakuya, the powder would have been spilled right around the time of the incident. That's all I can tell for now. Footprints in the powder. Dong, bing, bong.
Whoops, you caught me sleeping. Your investigation was just so boring I couldn't stay awake. Should I do it? Is it okay? Can I?
So, this is the class trial. Maybe I might have time after all, Lindsay. If I can get my mom to... If I can persuade my mom to... because I can't save or anything, so if I can persuade my mom not to do anything, then that's good.
Okay, then let's begin the class trial. You know where to meet, right? Please go through the red door on the first floor of the school. See you soon.
See you soon. Is it time already? But we're right in the middle of figuring out this locked room mystery. I'll have to try and tie it up on all of the loose ends of the class trial. No, I absolutely will figure out everything out. This is where I'll leave it off for the minute. I will be back, probably about in a minute or two. I'm just going to have a conversation with my mom, and persuade her and all that. And then I will be back to do the class trial. So please stay. I really beg you stay. This is literally the best part of the actual game. So I would advise you to stay. I will be back in a minute, so you know. So I'll be back in a minute. See you in a minute, guys.